Greetings and welcome to our presentation. My name is Ng Zhen Yang, and today I am going to represent my group in presenting our conceptual study. The title of this conceptual study is Learning English from YouTube, a review of self-regulated learning. So, this is the overview of our presentation. First, we are going to define what is YouTube and what is self-regulated learning. Next, we are going to talk about the problem statement and the aim of our study. After that, we will also discuss on why the content on YouTube can function as an educational tool and the impact of such content among self-regulated learners. The impact will be mainly divided into two types, the benefits and the drawbacks. Lastly, we will discuss on some suggestions to minimize the drawbacks and the conclusion of this study. So first of all, what is YouTube? Well, YouTube is a widely used social media platform while also functions as one of the most leading online video sharing platforms in the internet. It has the highest number of users with a 94% penetration rate in Malaysia when compared to other social media websites such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The modern YouTube currently stands out due to the content of the videos, which is used to generate interactions and collaboration between the users and of course the content creators. As the video presentation style changes, the current educational content of this platform also changes to cater different learning styles. Next, we will define what is self-regulated learning. According to research, self-regulated learning is being defined as being able to express your own thoughts, emotions, and actions which will enable pupils to achieve their own goals. This learning theory has several elements including monitoring, willpower, and motivation to determine a standard. Essentially, the theory has three main steps in the cycle. First, the learner must first plan, set goals, and lay out strategies to achieve their particular goal. Next, use different strategies and techniques to monitor their personal performance. Lastly, to reflect and adapt on their weakness to improve their performance with a different plan and strategy. The cycle is being repeated until the standard is achieved. The reason that we have chosen this study is because a lot of the studies have been done on YouTube learning, but not many studies have been done on self-regulated learning. So, the aim of our study is to understand the impact of the YouTube educational content for self-regulated English as second language learners from the negative and the positive aspects. Any YouTube content creator or user can tell that one of the biggest features of this video sharing platform is the content quality. With high quality visuals presented in the videos, this should be able to stimulate the learner's engagement by using creative activities, whereas the delivery instruction via audio is simple and directed for them to follow and comprehend easily. Not only that, YouTube also provides many different reasons to be preferred by modern learners. The first, it will be the large amount of fascinating content. As of this moment, YouTube offers various different types of format and content that can be very useful to facilitate the learner's interest by providing relevant information to promote their problem-solving skills. It also uses fun and comprehensive language choice to create a suitable learning environment for them. Not only that, multiple two-way interaction functions inside the platform itself can create authenticity and support to achieve any set goal by the learners. Lastly, its replayability allows repetition to encourage literacy development among weaker English learners. Next, we are going to focus on the positive and the negative impacts of the YouTube content in itself for self-regulated learners. First, we're going to talk about the benefits of the content itself. So, it is considerably beneficial for English language learners. First, it has a vast database of content to be selected by the user at any time. As of this moment, YouTube has gathered millions of rich, flexible, and diverse learning resources that anyone can look up for the right content that they wanted easily. Next is a very good source for intercultural learning. With the rapid increase of YouTubers and the type of content, any internet user can create videos and learn from each other's content under the same language easily from different cultural backgrounds. This allows an opportunity for multi-perspective interaction with other users. Thirdly, YouTube is also suitable for multimodal learning, which includes the opportunity to learn different fields of study under the same language, including how to play music, how to cook, how to dance, and so many others more. This creates a stronger learner's engagement when compared to others, especially when multiple senses are being engaged simultaneously while watching a video. However, such a platform is not without its drawbacks. First of all, while the content is vast, it is rather unreliable to a self-regulated learner, as YouTube metric systems such as like and dislike ratios, view count, and subscriber counts are not the indicator for quality content. Self-regulated learners may not be able to acquire a credible and qualified source of information that they need. Not only that, YouTube in itself does not have a systematic content arrangement function. While any users can search for anything they want on the search bar, they can easily get distracted because the system lacks accountability for search results credibility. This may be worsened if the content that they found is unaligned with their school curriculum. Lastly, the biggest issue of all would be the risk of exposure towards inappropriate content, negative comments in the feedback section, and unregulated content without any warning disclaimers. All of these can result in ineffective learning and potentially exposing themselves to the dark side of this platform. To minimize some of these drawbacks, several suggestions have already been implemented. In 2018, YouTube developers have created a suite of parental controls so that anyone can tailor their experience to their family's needs. Not only that, alternative platforms such as YouTube Kids have already been created to ensure that the platform is safer and allows the ability to filter videos according to the target audience preferences. Although the safety nets are in place, it is not foolproof because the interface and the algorithm are constantly updating. New malwares and new negative content will manage to seep through the cracks, and creating new risks of exposure to this open platform. Thus, it is highly advisable that learners should get themselves well educated on internet safety and how to apply them to ensure that the content fits their requirements without getting confused or compromised by the algorithm in itself. On the other hand, educators and parents should provide the necessary guidelines to show how young learners to avoid the drawbacks and jointly engage in digital media activities by introducing them to high quality content that is more educational and pro-social. In conclusion, while YouTube provides many benefits for ESL learners in their self-regulated learning process, they still need to be vigilant and have awareness on its content reliability, inappropriate content feed, and the lack of systemic content arrangement. As such, educators and parents must try to improve on the learners' techno literacies and video searching skills to maximize the potential use of this platform together and enrich their modern learning experience. This is the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.